Good morning, welcome back to another video. And today we're out for attempt number 2 at this beautiful little country barn out on a country road here in northern Kentucky. Why do I say attempt number 2? I was here a week ago, attempted to make a video. I was taking some images, and the images turned out fine. The video, well, for some reason my camera didn't want to focus and didn't focus on me, so the video itself wasn't very good. So I thought I'd come back this week, take the video, take a couple more images, and then share with you some thoughts about, sorry, waiting on that car to go by, share some thoughts on why you might want to switch to Micro Four Thirds. All right, so we'll set up, take a couple images, all right, and then we will get back together and we'll talk. So let's turn around here so you can see the scene a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Alright, so we have the barn over here. Sun coming up off to the left. Sky is a beautiful pink. We got a little bit of atmosphere here with a little bit of fog coming up off the grass here and the little rolling hills. Making for a nice little scene. So let me show you the back of my camera. Alright, so hopefully this is coming through, but what we see here obviously is the barn and the sky. Alright, we're shooting basically at f8. We're using my 8-18. We're about, I don't know, 13-14 millimeters zoomed in. Alright, here in this particular setup, focused on the barn itself. You can see that we're getting a little bit of highlights blown out. Now the sun's coming up. You can see we're at +1. So let's speed up the shutter speed. Balance that out a little bit better. Now you can see the pink a little better. Not blown out. And then we'll get the image. The image will turn out basically like that. Alright, so what I'll do, image I just took there, along with several of the images I took last week, I will throw in here for you to see, so you can see what I captured. Alright, so why would you want to switch to Micro Four Thirds? Honest answer there is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you would want to. Since the beginning, every video I've made, I've always advocated use what you have, just get out. Alright, and I still believe in that. Now, what do I mean by that? Alright, you can take great images with the phone. You can take great images with medium format, APS-C, Micro Four Thirds, and full frame. You can get great images with just about anything, whether it's 6 megapixels or 100 megapixels. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is to use what you have, get out, take images, enjoy the opportunity, the light, or whatever. All right, I mean, that's the most important thing. So now, why would you choose Micro Four Thirds? From that standpoint, I look at it as kind of like me. All right, getting a little bit older. And I didn't like carrying all the weight. The big lenses and stuff like that for full frame, I was tired of doing it. Didn't like lugging them on a trail, and I just didn't like lugging them in an airport. So I wanted something I could do a little bit smaller. And when you look at some of the things I like to shoot, my 300 millimeter f4 Pro, which is technically in full frame terminology a 600 f4, all right, is about that long. All right, where you go and you get a Canon version of that one is much bigger, much heavier. It weighs about 3 times as much. It's about 3 times the size. It gives me the ability to carry that lens. I can hand hold it and I can do things with it all day, and it doesn't weigh a ton in my backpack. All right. At the same time, Micro Four Thirds is a little less money. A Canon R5, now the new R5 Mark II. You're looking close to $4,000, where an OM1 Mark II, which is the flagship camera from OM Systems, is about $2,000 or $2,100. All right, so you cut the cost down, and then same with the lens. I mean, I paid $2,000 for my 300 f4 Pro, where I would have had to pay $13,000 for that. All right, in a Canon version. So you get the opportunity to get a little bit smaller equipment, get the opportunity to not spend as much money, but at the same time, you gain some flexibility, things you haven't had before. All right, like the in-camera graduated neutral density filters, which I was just using as I was photographing the barn. All right, it's nice to have some of those features you don't get in a lot of cameras. So you gain a little bit of that as well. But at the end of the day, anything you have is going to take good image. It doesn't really matter. Anything you have is going to take good image. All right. If you're looking to save some weight, you want to save a little bit of money, you want some of those in-camera features, certainly give Micro Four Thirds a try. But if you just want to get out and take great images, use what you have, even if that's just your phone. All right, use that until you decide what you really want to do. All right, is Micro Four Thirds a good system? The answer is yes. All right, is full frame a good system? The answer is yes. Medium format a good system? Yes. All right, they all are. Again, whether you're 6 megapixels or 100, doesn't really matter. All right, just get out. Use what you have. Enjoy the day, enjoy the morning, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy nature, whatever it may be that you're into. Just get out there and do it. All right, stop rambling. Just say thanks for coming along. Appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Love the comments. Like getting the opportunity to read what other people think and then share my, opinion back. It's kind of makes doing some of this stuff worth it. So, thanks everybody. Appreciate you. Till we see you again. Stay safe.